Here's Dan from Hardbeat talking to Lastelle at Takedown Festival.
Cool. So, if you guys could just introduce yourselves and the band, and then
I'm Freddie from Lastelle.
And I'm Adam from Lastelle.
Awesome, thanks guys. That's true. So, first question for you guys is: what one song of yours would you would you want someone to listen to as their introduction to your band?
On three, 1, 2, 3.
Live in Silhouette. Oh, actually, Breathe Me In.
Breathe Me In.
Breathe Me In, yeah.
Breathe Me In is a song we released about a year ago, and it's got a big kind of catchy chorus.
Yeah, nice sing-along.
Nice sing-along vibe.
Yeah.
Adam's song, Live in Silhouette, I think is a good representation of our band.
Yeah,
It's got a big,
brings elements of like brass as well as post-rock and post-hardcore.
Yeah.
So it's sort of nice blend of what we love to offer. But yeah, Breathe Me In is definitely our poppier song, but we love when people sing along to it. It's not hard to sing along, so
6 words. It's easy.
Yeah.
What's your go-to karaoke song that isn't from your band?
Kiss from a Rose by Seal.
Oh, nice. Pat Benatar, Love is a Battlefield. And then if I'm like feeling it, scream it. Like, do you know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
good 80s vibes.
So it's it.
I feel like you've got to go 80s for karaoke, haven't you? So the 80s or like noughties pop stuff.
Yeah.
Seal song.
Seal's good.
Yeah.
Seal.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Who is the band's designated snack getter, and
What's getter?
Snack getter.
Snack.
And what would you want them to bring back?
So I would say that I am a sugar fiend, so I'm always like, they wonder where I've gone, and I've gone to the shop to go get chocolate, and then someone goes, oh, you shouldn't eat chocolate before you do vocals or something, but you know, I just need a little bit of energy.
And I eat everything, so I think I'm the lowest on the priorities, because if I'm sent to get snacks, I would eat everything before I get them.
I think on one day he ate, how many vegan sausages did you eat in a
Probably
day?
like 12.
Yeah. I think he ate them frozen.
Well, it's
sausages.
official. No one knew about it till now.
They were
Thanks,
frozen,
man.
and then he just
Sharing
chose
my
to eat them.
biggest
Nice.
shame.
So I don't think there's anyone who's too...
I would send you,
Yeah,
because
I'll probably
Adam's the
go.
foodie of the band, so he's the guy to go get.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
If you could only communicate in song lyrics for a day, which artist would you choose?
Who's got a huge back catalogue? No, let's do that. Metallica, and just shout the word death.
And yeah, let's go with that.
What song is currently stuck in your head?
Let's go with yours, because mine's not cool.
I think we need to hear that first now.
What were we listening to on the way over?
Deal with the Devil.
No, I can't remember that.
Okay.
That's not that. Laid to Rest by Lamb of God. Was the
Oh
last
yeah,
song I
we were
listened in my
listening to
car.
Lamb of God, and I was listening to Jenny, and I was listening to Handlebar by Jenny, a K-pop star. And that's stuck in my head right at the moment.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Catchy little earworms, those K-pop.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
I know, right?
especially if Adam's put them on.
What's your favourite dinosaur?
Stegosaurus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah, because it's got the big plates on it, and they think that was possibly for like heat absorption and heat dissipation. That's what I heard. But a lot has changed about dinosaurs. A lot has changed in the
Welcome
last
to your TED
25
Talk.
years. Like a lot has changed about dinosaurs, because they used to think that they were more like reptilian.
Yeah.
And now obviously they think they probably had feathers.
Yeah.
So I don't know if my dinosaur knowledge is.
I think I'm a Diplodocus. A dippy. You know.
I've always thought you were different.
Yeah.
If you could travel through time, what era of music would you visit?
Oh, era. I would say.
Well, how long are we staying there for?
One band set, let's say.
One band set. Whoa, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Takedown
Yeah.
1980s.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a great answer for that, because
I think I would go with, but I went through the 90s. No, I didn't get through the 90s. 80s.
I wasn't at any gigs
I
in
wasn't
the
at gigs
90s.
in the 90s. Yeah.
yeah, something in the. I'd love to see like Bowie, prime Bowie. I don't know much Bowie really, but like I think that would have been really cool. Like Ziggy Stardust.
That would be
kind of cool, just for a different experience. Something from our world, maybe like early rock or metal bands. I don't know. No, because a lot of them are still going.
Yeah, let's go with Bowie. That's cool.
What about you?
Probably same. I'd probably go with Bowie. I mean, but then if you're going through to one particular era, there's so much Bowie to go through. Yeah, the Ziggy Stardust era would be very cool. I'd definitely go with that. Like plans for the rest of the year. What are you excited to do in 2025?
Well, we did our research on our own gigs before getting in the interview because I always forget this, and I was like, "Let's cool up." So we are doing Radar Festival in July.
Nice.
Life is Music Festival in Brighton.
Yeah,
and
we're on tour.
Yep.
At the end of April with a band called Never Easy, Canadian band.
Which would be great, and that's all like Glasgow, Edinburgh, Southampton, London,
Bristol,
London.
a few other places.
Yeah. And of course,
our
manager's going,
off
by the
camera.
way, you're playing Download. Yeah, we know.
We're also playing Download as well.
Download?
I've never heard of Download, but we managed to get a slot. So we're playing Dogtooth stage.
Saturday, quite early. But,
we're absolutely chuffed.
Yeah.
So we cannot wait. So
awesome.
If anyone's going to Download,
come and watch our band.
Come watch our band. We're on the Dogtooth stage.
Dogtooth. Thanks.
Cheers.
That was Dan with Lastelle. Make sure you go check him out now.